Hi, everybody. Today is Friday, the 10th of November, and the devotion for today is entitled Jesus is God's Grace. John chapter 1, verse 14. The Word became human and made his home among us. He was full of unfailing love and faithfulness, and we have seen his glory, the glory of the Father's one and only Son. If you've been a Christian for a while, there is the danger that you get used to hearing that Jesus became human, lived among us, and died to pay for our sins. You might get so used to hearing this, you begin to forget that Jesus is God. He was living in his holy heaven where he is the ruler. Life is perfect there. He gave that up to come to earth and live as a human being. He made his home among people. He was Emmanuel, God with us. That in itself is a sacrifice. But Jesus' sacrifice was even greater. He was criticized, then persecuted, arrested, tortured, and murdered. He had done nothing wrong. He never ever sinned. He was loving to all people. He simply wanted people to know his Father. So he taught about God's love for all people. He taught people how to live for God. He encouraged people to love one another. He taught people to be fair and kind and to respect each other. Jesus did miracles to show his power and love. He showed what God is like by how he lived. The grace of God's love is seen in every one of Jesus' actions, in every word he spoke, all he did. Jesus is the visible image of God's grace. Here's a reflection. Do you find yourself getting lulled a bit by the stories of Jesus' humanity and death? When you stop and think about the magnitude of his sacrifice, how do you feel? Have a great week, everybody.